Hello dear students, this is the second video of this week, class 6, and in this video we will discuss the following topics. We will discuss about components of a CPU, and you know that there are three components of a CPU: memory unit, control unit, and ALU, arithmetic and logic unit. Then I will discuss about the working of a CPU. In the previous class, I have given the introduction to computer. Then I have explained the basic components of a computer, that is hardware and software. Then I have explained the functional components of a computer. And there are three functional components of a computer: input device, CPU, and output device. So let us revise these topics. Hardware and software. Two basic components of a computer: hardware and software. Hardware, those parts of a computer which you can touch and feel, are known as hardware. Software, those parts of a computer which you cannot touch and feel, are known as software. And with the help of software, you can give instruction to the computer for doing any work. Next is functional components of a computer. Three components are there: input device, CPU, and output device. So those devices which are used for inputting the data into the computer, like keyboard and mouse, it is known as input device. CPU means, it is also known as brain of the computer, or it is also known as processor of the computer, okay, which is responsible for doing all the processing. Output device, it is used to generate the output, like monitor, printer, etc. Now coming to the topic, components of a computer. First component is MU, memory unit. Second is control unit, CU. Third is ALU, arithmetic and logic unit. So first you have to understand what is a CPU. The purpose of the CPU is to process the data. The purpose of the CPU is to process the data, means it is responsible for doing the processing of the task. It is also known as the brain of the computer. The CPU is used to process calculations, sorting, searching. Sorting means arranging in ascending or descending order, searching the data to search any data, etc. Whatever is done on our computer, such as checking emails, playing games, and doing homework, the CPU has to process the data. CPU is processing all the things. As you know that CPU has the following three components: memory or storage unit, second control unit, and third ALU, arithmetic and logic unit. So these are known as the components of a CPU. Now let us have a look here. The central processing unit, CPU, it consists of the following features. First, CPU is considered as the brain of the computer. Second, CPU performs all types of data processing operations. Third, it stores data, intermediate results, and instructions. Okay, it is responsible for storing the result, and it also stores the programs, which is known as a set of instructions. Fourth, it controls the operation of all parts of a computer. Actually, it is the brain of the computer, so it controls all the operations of all the parts of the computer. Now, you know that CPU itself has the three components: MU, or the storage unit. You can say memory unit or the storage unit. In short, you can write MU, control unit CU, and ALU, arithmetic and logic unit. I will also explain the working of CPU. I will explain this diagram. First, you have a look on all the units of the CPU, all the components of a CPU. So first is the memory or storage unit. This unit can store instructions, data, and intermediate results. This unit of the CPU, it can store instructions, data, and intermediate results. This unit supplies information to other units of the computer when needed. It is also known as internal storage unit or the main memory or the primary memory. Okay, because main memory of the computer is directly accessed by the CPU. Okay, so this memory unit is also known as main memory or primary memory. Okay, and RAM is an example of main memory. RAM, random access memory. In the next video, I will discuss what is RAM, what is ROM, etc. Okay, so you can see the second unit, which is known as the control unit. This unit controls the operations of all parts of the computer. It controls the operations of all the parts of the computer, but does not carry out any actual data processing operations. CU does not carry any data processing. Only it is responsible for uh, only it is responsible for operations of all the parts of the computer, for controlling all the operations of different parts of the computer. This unit, control unit, is responsible for controlling all the operations. You can see the following functions of the control unit are: it is responsible for controlling the transfer of data and instruction among other units of a computer. It is responsible for controlling and transfer of data. Second, it manages and coordinates all the units of a computer. Third, it obtains the instruction from the memory, interprets them, and directs the operation of the computer. Fourth, it communicates with input-output devices for transfer of data or results from a storage device. Okay, it does communication with input-output devices for transfer of data. Last point, it does not process or store data. Only it is responsible for controlling the transfer of data. Okay, now coming to ALU or arithmetic and logic unit. This unit is the main unit of the CPU which do all the processing tasks. It is responsible for performing all the processing tasks of the CPU. You can say functions of the arithmetic section is to perform arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. It is also able to take logical decision whether the condition is true or false. So in this way, these are the components of the CPU which by which the CPU works. Okay, now you can see this block diagram of the CPU. You can see this is the input unit. Input unit means some input devices are used for inputting the data like keyboard, mouse, etc. These are used for inputting the data to the computer. Okay, and the data is transferred to the central processing unit. The data is given to CPU. CPU is responsible for processing the data. Okay, so the data is given to the control unit. With the help of control unit, it is sent, the data is sent to the ALU, arithmetic and logic unit. ALU do all the processing tasks. Okay, after processing the data, it generates the result, and the result is stored in memory unit of the computer. Memory unit means primary memory or the main memory. The result is stored on main memory, that is RAM. The result is stored on RAM of the computer, random access memory. Okay, after the result has been stored on RAM, it needs, the data needs to be transferred to the output unit. Okay, and here the control unit is responsible for doing the data transfer. So the data is transferred to the output unit. Data, with the help of control unit, the data is transferred to the output unit like monitor and printer. Okay, so in this way the CPU of a computer works. So I hope children you have understood about the components of a CPU, how does a CPU works, the block diagram of a CPU, you have understood the block diagram of a CPU. And in the next class, I will discuss about a storage unit of the computer. Okay, thanks for watching this video, children.